Hello, it's Doug from Behind Closed Doors, and today I'm going to be looking at Patrice O'Neill. His thinking really influenced my thinking, and alongside David X. David X and Patrice O'Neill are the two people that have kind of influenced my way of looking at the world, my philosophy, so to speak. So I've stumbled upon this channel which has made Patrice O'Neill cartoons. Patrice O'Neill sadly passed away, but if you want to look at more of his work, I'd recommend Elephant in the Room, but also the Black Phillip show. That was really good. That's where I learned a lot of my way of thinking, and he did that with Dante Neuro, who I've also done a video on this channel. And I have a great respect for Dante, Patrice, and David X. I think they have a very grounded and experienced way of looking at relationships, and so it's going to be interesting to look at these cartoons. It's been ages since I've listened to Patrice O'Neill, so I'm actually looking forward to this. And I haven't seen these cartoons, and I can't wait to watch them. So let's have a look.
Men have a system of going, yo, what do you give her on a scale of 1 to 10? We'll go, she's a 6. Now a 6 is average. But a 6 is too close to a 10. It's too close to a 10. So you go, oh, she's hot, she's an 8, she's a this, and she's ugly, she's a 1. Okay. Now we've sit around and devise a plan, right? And you have to try this out. Devise a plan. Instead of saying, okay, she's hot from 1 to 10, you have to say she's hot from 1 to 30. Do you understand? And now, and you take 1 to 30 and you divide that.
So this is one of the things where I disagree with Patrice O'Neill on. I don't think this is a great system to use. So this will be interesting. And
you divide that into groups of 10, and they consist of ugly bitches, average eyed looking bitches, and fine bitches. Okay, so 1 to 10 is ugly. 10 to 11 is aight. I mean, 10 to 20 is aight. 20 to 30 is fine. Okay? And what you do, why this system works is if...
For me, it doesn't work. It's way too complicated. You look at someone and you know you want to fuck them or not. That's it. It's an instant decision. Like, yeah, I'd fuck her. Or, no, I won't fuck her. That's it. It's just one decision that needs to be made.
Why this system works is if when you're walking up the street, okay, and you see a girl that you used to go, oh, she's hot, dude, she's a 7. What this system will do is, because to approach a woman in the street, you have to have the right amount of arrogance and the right amount of humility. You can't come up to a girl and go, what's up there, sugar clit? And she'll go, what? Get out of my fucking face. And you can't go, hi, I was looking at you from across the street, and I thought that you were beautiful.
Yeah, it's trying to give men the correct amount of confidence. But again, the correct amount of confidence isn't to value it too much on looks in the first place. It's to value it on behavior factors.
She'll go, this pussy motherfucker.
All right, you gotta explain,
Yeah, I'm gonna get to it. Right. So basically, what this plan does is devise a way.
I love this cartoon, by the way. I think it's fucking brilliant. Whoever's done this is genius.
To give you the right amount of confidence to say the right thing to the bitch, okay? So let's say Angelina Jolie. Like, a lot of guys think she's hot. I say Angelina Jolie is a fine-ass, eye-looking bitch. She's a 20. She's as high of an alright-looking bitch as you can possibly get. You understand what I'm saying? So when you approach her in the street, you're going to approach her like, oh shit, she's alright. And so you're going to say something that's just right for an alright-looking bitch. You'll go, hey, sweetie, you know what, you got still, those lips, I ain't going to say, I'd like for you to suck my dick, but I'm just saying they're cute anyway, you know, blah, 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 whatever. And she might go, what? But you'll say the proper thing because you'll have the proper arrogance and the proper, you know what you'll be? You'll be righteous. You won't be...
No, I agree with the righteous thing. I think people have got to approach righteously, but I don't think that appearances are the main criteria of which you should judge somebody's character.
Be righteous. You won't be trying. She'll feel your energy. She'll feel like you'll walk away from her. If she says fuck you,
Think of it like this. You've got to have self-respect. And if you won't walk away from a woman, then she knows that she's got control over you.
If she says fuck you, you won't have to go, well, fuck you, bitch. Because a lot of times, guys come up to women and they don't...
Yeah, again, I don't think you need to get angry or anything, because that's giving too much emotion. You don't even need to be negative. You can just walk away.
Up to women and they don't even believe that they can say something to a girl that she might like them. So she'll walk up to him, or a guy will walk up to her and go, hey, it's the self-sabotage. He'll go, hey, what's up, honey? Or like the cliche construction worker thing.
Yeah, like the catcalling. So the catcalling guys lack the self-confidence to do a genuine approach.
Construction worker thing. Hey, what's up, Toots? And he knows that the bitch ain't gonna go, hi, thank you for calling me Toots. He knows she's gonna go, ugh. It's to control the fucking pain that could happen.
That was called How to Approach a Woman with the Right Confidence. The right confidence is to not care about the outcome. And so once you decide not to worry about the outcome, or not to care about what she's thinking about, then you just basically focus on you and what you want and what your intentions are. That gives you the confidence. The moment that you go in and you're trying to game somebody, it's just, you're losing already from the get-go. How to deal with a passive-aggressive partner. You see, again, this is where I kind of differ with the view with Patrice O'Neal, because I wouldn't deal with a passive-aggressive partner. I just wouldn't deal with them. I think some people like the drama and like to have it in their lives, but I don't. I just really enjoy a nice, easygoing, peaceful relationship.
Don't ask me a question first when you ultimately want something from me. Don't walk in the room and say, what you doing later? Then that makes me...
Again, what you're doing later is the same as, are you hot? Or what you're up to? Or that kind of thing.
Makes me want to lie. That makes me go, oh shit.
I don't know what's going on.
But just because you feel like you want to lie doesn't mean to say that you have to. Honesty is the most important thing.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm going to the moon. Right? Then she goes, oh, because I was going to suck your balls later.
I'm not going to the moon.
Fuck, but now you can't say I'm not going to the moon because she goes, you were lying. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
When you want something, you come in and go, listen, I was thinking about sucking your balls. Are you going to be busy later? You tell me what the fuck you want first, bitch.
No, but then what it's doing is, because there's a thing, I used to be a magician, and there's a thing called a magician's choice. And if I wanted you to choose this hand, for example, then what I'd say is pick a hand for me. And if you choose this hand, I'll go, great, we'll use this one. And if they pick this one, I'll go, great, we'll get rid of this, we're going to use this one. So either way, you get this hand. It's called a magician's choice. You're given two choices, and no matter what you decide, it's going to end up as the same outcome. And that's what they're trying to do. They go in with a magician's choice, and then you pick one, and no matter what you choose, it'll end up at, you're in the wrong.
Fuck you want first, bitch. Now, I'm sitting there for an hour and 10 minutes trying to logic my way to her, trying to let her know why that puts me in a bad fucking spot.
That's just not fucking lying when she asks you what you're doing later.
Do you understand? Do you see why? It's like, even the smart ones don't fucking get it.
No, because
why would I? No, wait. Why the fuck?
Right.
Let me tell you what it is. You don't like sweet talk.
It's passive aggressive.
It's passive aggressive, and you know what else it is? You're not tuned into rejection from a man on a daily basis. Meaning this: if you go, can I?
Yeah, they're setting up the framework of the interaction just so that they don't get rejected.
Want this, right? What's wrong with coming to me saying, I would like you to do this for me? And you know why you don't do that? It leaves too much open for me to go no and for you to be rejected. But if you put it on me, what are you doing later? Nothing. Okay, if you're not doing nothing, you think we can go to the movies? Now, I might want to do nothing and not go to the motherfucking movie.
Just say, honey, I don't want to go.
Do you think it's that simple? Are you out your mind?
And this is where I slightly disagree. I do think it is that simple. Just say no. If you don't want to do something, just say no. So this one's called Women Force Their Conversation on Men. These are good videos.
Women are not born in honesty. You don't need to be. You don't need to have charisma. You don't need to figure it all out. You just need to have, men have developed a lot of different verbal skills that women haven't because you haven't had to. There's no need.
These cartoons, whoever's made them, fucking congratulations, they're brilliant.
Because you haven't had to. There's no need for you to have a conversational ability. And when you do have conversational ability, you force it on guys because you know that most women don't. So you kind of just fly over guys like a big goddamn hawk and make a guy.
I'm sorry.
Listen, here's something you do to a woman that will work 99.9% of the time. If she says, "Here's what I think," all you have to do to combat her is go, "Why?" She never has the thought that actually is the purpose for her thought. She just has a thought, but there's never a reasoning.
Because a lot of the times the thoughts are derived from a feeling and not the other way around.
Of reasoning. Guys always have a reasoning behind what we're saying.
You always know that you're going to be questioned. That there's a possibility that if you make a statement, you will be questioned about why you said that or why you feel that way.
You're very defensive. You're like there's constantly a battle.
I need to be
females.
Yes.
And
yes. Who the fuck else is going to do it if I don't?
Yeah, but you see, Patrice O'Neill isn't setting up that conflict. Again, this is why Kevin Samuels has taken off. Because he's got like over 1 million subscribers. And all his channel, basically, is just having an argument with women because they just feel so entitled about the life that they want and they're arguing the toss about everything all the time.
Who else is going to do it if I don't? Who? Who's going to tell you to shut the fuck up if I don't?
Brilliant. Yeah, I really want to watch another one, but I don't want this video to be too long because it means more editing. But it's Patrice, so for the love of Patrice, let's watch one more shorty. Alright, this is the last one. So this one's called "You Have to Keep Being Better Than Your Woman."
Every time a woman gets to a point where you guys are arguing and y'all are angry at each other, it's her trying to gain another belt. Meaning, if it's the karate class analogy. So anytime if she starts at a white belt, right, she's going to do...
And you have to think, why do women constantly come up with shit to throw at you? And the reason is because they're testing you. And they're testing you for strength. And the strength is based on competence.
She's going to do things to test you because she's going to think, "Oh, I know everything you got to teach me." She's challenging you, and then what happens is when you prove that you're still better than her...
She's essentially testing for your self-respect.
You're still better than her in terms of the fight. She bows down to you and goes, "Yes, master, you are better than me." And then you give her another belt. Figuratively, you give her another belt. Now she's going to think you're the master for a while until she wants to fight you again. And the journey is you have to keep being better than her. You understand? You have to keep flipping her on her head when she gets into a karate stance. And when you got women in your life, don't you ever get women out of your life if they're in there. So long as she keeps like, "You fucking with this girl, you can still practice your karate. So meaning less work for you keeps you sexy to her because other bitches want you.
Yep, they're testing you and they're testing you for competence. But it's better than having to fight other men, which is what would happen in nature ordinarily. In nature, the man would have to fight off all the other men and then he'd get all the women. But instead of that happening now, all you have to do is just put up from shit with women and you've got to learn how to do it. So what do you want to do? Put up with shit or fight someone? It's up to you. But either way, you're going to have to learn how to deal with conflict and be combative.